into it. Get right into it. Don't give all praise and glory to Yahweh. By Shema Shah. Double unto the apostle brother of the great millstone. So I want to another lesson is watch and pray. The time is at hand, right? The time is at hand. So we're gonna you see. Let's get these scriptures. Go to
Peril.
peril.
Danger. Jeopardy.
Danger of loss, harm, or
Risk.
Hazard.
Danger of risk.
Insecurity.
Unsecure.
Uncertainty. Problem.
Yeah. So I just want to look up that word up. Yeah.
Peril.
Right. So.
Danger.
So yeah. So let's put it again. Second Ezra the 9 verse. What I would say, verse 8. They should be preserved. Right. They should be preserved for said pair. And should see my salvation in my land within my borders, for I have sanctified thee for me from the beginning. Right from the beginning. All right. Let's go to Let's go to Ecclesiastes 12 verse 1. Ecclesiastes 12 verse 1. He said, remember not to crave the day of thy youth, while the evil day come not, nor the year draw near. Watch that say, I have no pleasure in them. Right? Remember not to crave the day of thy youth, while the evil day come not. So let's get this video. So right, remember to crave the day of thy youth. As you see, one of them just go. I saw it and it's bad, right? Let's see.
Hey, good morning, Residents. As well as going through my garage this weekend for camping chairs and realized I needed something more compact. Enter.
It's happening in this world that you can no longer avoid. As you can see, we're in a different studio setting because we made our way up to our property in Alabama, which we hope to be our refuge in this ongoing financial crisis. On the way up here, we saw a couple of things taking place that we only saw the last time during the 2007 through 2009 financial event. Lots of cars parked on the side of the road. Lots of people angry in every place, like the convenience stores and the gas stations. Nobody at any of the stores that you normally would see them making purchases at. We are watching right now as credit card delinquencies rise to numbers that have never been seen before in human history. The entire United States of America, our economy, and our power is running on debt. What you saw happen recently was the U.S. government make emergency measures to continue funding a war against Russia, but basically make it so that the American people who work for the U.S. government still took home a paycheck. They are muting how bad this crisis is. I'm sure that you might have seen over the last couple of days an individual walk through Costco, another through Walmart, one more through Target, and some through fast food restaurants on video. They were vlogging these events, calling awareness to the Federal Reserve, saying that our inflation rate is only at 4%, when in fact, your services, your goods, the oil change for your car, the gasoline in your vehicle, every single thing that you need is at prices that are sometimes 30, 50, even 500% higher than they were just a couple of short years ago. The real problem here is the Federal Reserve is not going to stop. They have one goal. Just like the United States government has a so-called continuity of government plan, the world bankers, the wealthy and powerful, those elite, they are trying right now to have a continuity of power and a continuity of control plan. And they're doing this at your cost. You're never going to see the prices that you once enjoyed, and you're never going to be able to get ahead like maybe a couple of you were just a couple of short years ago. Instead, this financial crisis is a realization of a Great Depression 2.0. We are seeing right now the American people, and really all countries that rely on the United States dollar, we are seeing people all over our world suffer. If you can, it's time right now to start preparing for the eventuality that you're going to continue to experience at least this until the year 2025 through 2027. At least that's the information that's coming out of different Federal Reserve outlets and people in the know in the government. We know that this war against Russia is not going to slow down anytime soon. We know it's going to be upended by a war against China. We know our supply chain is in dire straits. It's evident everywhere on the road. You go to stores and we see empty shelves, and where there aren't empty shelves, we see massive amounts of price increases. You see shopping stores across our country getting wrecked by looters and government leaders doing nothing. Some of them even calling into question whether these looters are even in the wrong. We see social media posts of entire buildings being cleaned out by people who think that the rule of law no longer applies to them. And we see a real division among the people of the United States of America in how we should handle this. What this spells for you is that trouble and chaos is on the way. That means that you and your family are going to need to start taking the measures necessary right now to protect your own life when no law enforcement comes to your aid. You need to take the measures necessary to feed yourself when the farmers stop plucking the plants out of the earth, when the truckers stop driving the goods to your store. How are you going to resupply? How are you going to continue to eat? These are the questions that you need to ask yourself. And no, I don't think it's going to be any great apocalypse, at least not anytime soon, unless, of course, Russia, China, or some other rogue nation lets loose some nuclear weapons. I recently saw a data set saying that up to 250 million people, but somewhere around 175 million people will die in the first couple of hours if a nuclear event is launched. This is because there will be a, albeit limited, amount of nuclear exchange before cooler heads prevail. And this, unfortunately, is the most likely course of action, and it's not even the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario that we are going to experience is one nuclear event or more. These events will trigger chemical and biological events which are already in place. They have, at the ready, right now, a trigger system, and this trigger system will allow them to pop off the use of biological and chemical weapons in your country. If you're watching this from the USA, it's here. If you're watching this from Canada, it is there. Australia, there too. The UK, you're not getting left out of this one. And so what we see, especially with the information about China's recent biolab, illegal biolaboratory that was running tests and running different campaigns to bioengineer things like herpes and AIDS, and all sorts of other diseases, including the current ongoing diseases that are spreading around.
So yeah, so you see. Alright, let's have we get we been okay. Nope, not that. So right, Ecclesiastes 12 verse 1 says, remember now the crazy day of you, for the evil day come not. Nor the year draw near, but I shall say I have no pleasure in them. Right? Remember the crazy day of you, for the evil day come. Yeah. Why the evil day come not, nor the year draw near. Let's go to Matthew chapter 16 verse 1. No, Matthew 16 verse 3. It say, in the morning it will be far weather today, for the sky is red, and Lord, are you hypocrite? You can discern the face of the sky, but can you not discern the signs of the time? Right? Can you not discern the signs of the time? You know, you can discern the face of the sky, but can you not discern the signs of the time? And you are wicked and adulterous generation seek after this. I don't know. Yeah, a wicked and adulterous generation seek after the sign, and there should no sign be given, but no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonah. He left and departed. Right. Mark chapter 1 verse 15. And he said, the time is fulfilled, and the kingdom of power is at hand. Repent and believe the gospel. Right. Believe the gospel. So the sermon. So we're going to discern some more, as you see here. It said, chilled nuclear war drill held in Russia with kids in gas masks. Man, so that's discern this, as you see here. It's a nuclear war drill. Chilled nuclear war drill held in Russia. So kids wearing gas masks, please remain calm. So you see this. What else we got? Even an attack on Russia, no one has any chance to survive. Right? He said no one has a chance to survive. No one knew. We ain't gonna read all that. We're going to read the other second. Okay. In response to a question, Putin said he was not ready to declare whether or not Russia needs to raise a nuclear weapon test, say that threat could involve an infection of an intimate nuclear test born. Okay. So yeah, man, discerning the signs of a time. Okay, what the heck? Alright, we ain't gonna get too much on career. We're just gonna discern the signs of another type of. That's all we're doing here. Alright, that's all I want to look at that. So yeah, let's see what time we got. Okay, just get a couple more scriptures. Let's go to Luke chapter 21, verse 34. Luke 21, verse 29. And he spoke to them in parable. Behold, a fig tree and all trees, they now shoot forth, yet see and know your own self that the summer is not at hand. So likewise we should see those things come to pass. Know you that the kingdom of the Most High is at hand. Verily I say unto you, this generation should not pass till all those things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. And take heed to yourself, let any time your heart be overcharged with surfing and drinking and caring of this life. And so the day come upon you unaware. Right, that day that come upon you unaware. Verse 35. For as a snare, it shall come all that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch you therefore and pray always that you may be accounted worthy to escape all those things that come to pass. Hold on. Come to pass and stand before the Son of Man, right? Luke 21, verse 36, it said, watch you therefore and pray always that you may be accounted worthy to escape all those things that come to pass. And just stand before the Son of Man, right? Watch therefore and pray always. So we're going to close it out. We're going to get that out. Giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Shema Bashar. Double honor to the apostle, brother, elder, great millstone. Shalom to the hope elect. Shalom. Watch you therefore and pray always. The time is at hand.